One of the scariest characters in the Conjuring universe is Valak, a demon nun who terrorized not just the characters in the film, but also unsuspecting viewers of the nun's video ad. In this episode, I will provide a detailed analysis of who Valak is based on ancient demonology books. I will also touch on the subject of summoning this spirit and what to expect if you successfully conjure its presence. So, who is Valak? What are the origins of this demon? And what are its powers? Valak is an ancient demonic entity found in a Goetic grimoire called the Lesser Key of Solomon. A grimoire is a book that contains spells, potion recipes, incantations, and instructions for summoning entities. In particular, the Lesser Key of Solomon, also referred to as the Lemegeton, is a collection of 5 other ancient demonology books combined into one. These 5 books are the Ars Goetia, the Ars Theurgia Goetia, the Ars Paulina, the Ars Almadel, and the Ars Notoria. Of all these, the Ars Goetia is the most popular, as it has a list of more than 72 demons that we often see in both ancient and modern occult practices. The Ars Goetia says that demons are split into several types, and these are knights, marquises, dukes, princes, earls, kings, and presidents. Valak is a president, and depending on what ancient book you are looking at, he may go by other names such as Valu, Walak, Kaulor, Dulas, Vulak, and Volak. A former angel, Valak was subservient to God, but when Lucifer rebelled, he and his followers, including Valak, were all cast out of heaven. The Liber Officiorum Spirituum, a grimoire that predates the Ars Goetia, describes Valak as a winged boy, riding a 2-headed dragon. If conjured successfully, this demon boy can tell you where to find hidden treasures on Earth. In addition to that, you can even ask him to grant you the power to command serpents and household spirits. It is why, in The Conjuring, Lorraine called Valak the Marquis of Snakes. A powerful demon, Valak commands 30 legions of spirits. However, compared to his counterparts, 30 legions is not a lot. For example, another demon by the name of King Paimon commands more than 66 legions of spirits. These spirits are minions who do the demon's bidding and will fight alongside Satan in the final battle between God and the fallen angels during Armageddon. All high-ranking fallen angels have specific sigils or symbols, and this is what represents Valak. Before we proceed, you may want to check out this officially licensed 7-inch action Valak figure from NECA. With a highly detailed sculpture, the figure comes with a full nun's habit, plus interchangeable heads and hands. Or you can bring home the eerie essence of Valak with this cute and officially licensed plushie that is 8 inches tall. Interested? Click the link in the description and add a touch of darkness to your collection today. Disclaimer: as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Just how powerful is Valak? To get a definitive answer, we must dig deep into the differences between a demon and a spirit. A spirit is one that used to be human and died. It is the essence or soul of a person. A demon, on the other hand, was never a human being to begin with. Demons are what we can call nature spirits or immortal beings that were created before humans. Though powerful, demons are not gods, and they rank lower in the hierarchy of the supernatural. Although demons have different ranks, there are generally only 2 types of them. A demon can either be a nekodaimon or an apokomist. A nekodaimon is often called a neku, or the spirit of the dead. They are younger and weaker demons who cannot influence the physical realm unless they possess a human being or an animal. It is debatable whether or not a neku used to be a human being. In some ancient curse tablets, the nekus are described as spirits, or ghosts that have no form, which pretty much implies that they are human souls. It is not known whether the word nekudaimon is of Greek origin. Some scholars believe that it has Semitic roots and could possibly have come from the Hebrew word nekudim or nekadim, which translates to small demons. Valak is not a nekudaimon, he is an apokomist. The thing is that this word, apokomist, does not exist in any known language. It is obscure and only probably became a common term in recent times. An apokomist is more powerful than a neku. While the neku must possess an animal or human to interact in the physical world, an apokomist like Valak can take any form at will. He can be your dog. He can be that shadow on your wall. He can be a painting. He can be anything. It is why in the Conjuring universe, Valak has the power to hurt people without possessing a human body. Today, there are still those who summon Valak, one of which I found on Reddit. Most of the people on the subreddit are unhappy, and some made recommendations on what to do. One Redditor says, "Why would you even try to summon a demon? Say it works. Then what will you do? Unleash another demon onto the world? Foolish to start, foolish to continue." Honestly, I don't know what you were thinking. This kind of thing is wholly irresponsible and infuriating. Another says, "I recommend actually researching Valak and what he helps people with. Also, when you're summoning, please be sure to be inviting, not forcing him to come. There are some infernals that are incredibly dangerous, especially when people try to force them to do things." Then there is this one who says, "I have been through thick and thin with demons. They have only known to torture me, not physically, but emotionally." The user adds, "Nothing related to demons is good. In death, they will try to collect you. In life, they try to stray you away from the path." Some people went as far as recording their conjuring sessions. So how do you summon Valak? The Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum, an ancient grimoire from the 1500s, provides specific details on how to summon demons, including Valak. This book also contains the actual incantation to call upon him. Summoning Valak requires fasting for at least 3 days. This should eliminate your body from all pollutants. Why is this necessary? Demons are not filthy. They are evil but not dirty. They require that you face them with cleanliness and respect, the same way you would face God. The next step is to create a circle and stay inside it. Once in position, you can now begin the incantation, which you will find in the Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum. This prayer must mention Valak's name, rank, and title. Do not forget to have his sigil present with you inside the circle. If successful, Valak will appear in the circle with you and offer you all kinds of secret knowledge. The Lesser Key of Solomon offers a different way to summon Valak. It says that the conjurer or exorcist must wear Valak's sigil, and this sigil must be inscribed inside a magic triangle. Similar to the previous method, the summoner must stand inside a circle, but he must wear a robe and a girdle of lion's skin. It is worth noting that in this version of the summoning, the conjurer must scare or frighten Valak. This is the only way he will submit to the conjurer's whims. The conjurer must stay mentally, emotionally, and spiritually strong. Otherwise, bad things can happen. If Valak senses your fear, he will feed on it. Although Valak is depicted as an adorable child, one must not forget that he is a demon, a fallen angel who went against God's will. If it is too much for you to see Valak in person, you can also perform the summoning through what is called scrying, or making a spirit or demon appear in a mirror. Now, what if a powerful demon like Valak is harassing you? Why settle for boring mugs when you can sip with style? Whether you're fighting the undead or just fighting to stay awake, we have a design just right for your taste. Shop now at beforeyousleep.store. Now, what if a powerful demon like Valak is harassing you? You must rely on your strong faith and call a priest or pastor who can help you. Again, it is ill-advised to mess with demons unless you are sure of what you are doing. Entities like Valak were banished from heaven for a reason, so do not underestimate their cunning, malice, and evil. What is it that Valak wants? Since Valak is of Christian origins, we can say that his purpose is no different from other demons and the devil himself. According to 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, the purpose of the devil is to spiritually blind humans so they cannot see the light of the gospel. As far as The Conjuring goes, many fans anticipate Valak's presence in the last rites. After all, Valak is the most prominent antagonist in the Conjuring universe. I would love to see a final showdown between Valak and the Warrens. What about you? Do you want to see Valak's return in the next Conjuring movie? If you enjoyed this video, then I recommend you watch what's on your screen right now. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next week.